Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Here we are, being British. I should have put a little British flag on it, shouldn't I? With the pride flag.
Indubitably.
Whatever that means.
Pip pip, cheerio.
We're here. We're melting.
It is warm.
We're going to sit and moan about the heat for 2 hours
because we're British. We moan about the weather. It's too wet. It's too cold. It's too hot.
I've never moaned about it being too cold or too wet.
I mean, I have, but I've probably been in colder and wetter situations.
Probably, yeah. Anyway, hello.
Yes, hello.
I'm going to talk about British things.
Very British things. Hello, Human YT, Matthew Farmer, Leo, the Land Rover guy, I remember him. Christopher Britt, of course, Cammer Fox, RM Commando, Jaden Wilson, Futuristic Gaming, Cats Game. There's a lot of gaming here. Cats Gaming, Bankai Life, Reefer Chiefer, yes, also gaming. Chris Tokyo, us, and Mac.
Mac's threatening you.
She is, because we were talking about temperature earlier, because obviously she's in Texas. They get a very dry heat of like 40 degrees, and she's like, that's all. I'm just like, it's 27 degrees here, and we're all melting. Well, yeah, where you probably got up to 31, when I was, I got about 27, 28. Yeah. And it was, British heat is very different to American heat. So I've been to America. I went to a desert. I went to Utah, and it was 40 plus degrees there on a daily basis. And it was hot, but it was a dry heat, whereas we have a wet heat. I call it soup. It's like worse. Like people from Florida complain about it being hot over here.
Yeah.
So
this is true. I have seen a lot on TikTok of American people that either live here or are visiting that are like, why is it so hot? So yeah, it definitely feels hotter, I think.
Which is why it pays to have a fridge underneath your desk full of good beverages.
Full of your pickles. I've got a little miniature, like just here, this is what I'm playing with, a miniature aircon unit thing that you put cold water in.
Nice.
But it's not really on me, so I've just put my hand in front of it so I can feel something cool.
Yeah, well, I just have to reach down and get a nice lime Pepsi Max. Not sponsored. Other beverages are available.
I've got ice in a bottle.
Ice in a bottle.
Speaking of, I half filled a bottle with water today and put it in the freezer so that my puppy can have it because he likes chewing bottles. And I thought he's teething at the minute, so he can like chew on a cold bottle for a little bit.
If you're gonna do that, leave the cap off.
Oh yeah, no, he's not allowed the cap or the plastic
thing
around.
I was just gonna say leave the cap off anyway, because obviously it freezes, it expands, and pressure build, etc.
But yeah, no, he's not allowed plastic. That's why I've frozen it. But he's lost this fang has come out now, and Elite found it on the floor, so we're gonna keep it.
Oh, nice. Yeah, well, why not?
Don't normally think of those teeth.
No, drill a little hole in it and little neck.
It's not that big. It's like tiny.
Oh, okay then.
Might put it in a photo frame with a picture of him.
Teeny tiny hole in it.
That would be cute.
Tiny tooth. Yeah, it's very little. He's only a baby. So yeah, that's it.
Unless my hat is askew and I can't fix it, so it's fine.
I love that. I didn't get arrested. Somebody did. Glad to hear it, Doc.
Glad you're okay, Doc. Oh no, it's HTK. Hello, HTK. He's a redliner. He's also a nice person and a good friend.
I do know who it is without knowing who it is. Then.
Yeah. Probably. He sounds very, very British, but he's from Yorkshire and all. So.
Oh, is he?
But he's a posh Yorkie.
From like Rotherham.
No, he's Catterick.
Oh, alright then. Even posherer. So there's a couple of things that Britain are like. British people.
Britain, innit? Tuesday, bottle of water, Harry Potter.
But no, there's things that were like myths that British people do say or like to do and say. And it's all lies at the end.
We don't all drink tea.
No.
I don't drink tea.
That's crazy. I never would have guessed that.
I don't drink tea. I'm a coffee drinker. I don't drink tea. If I do drink tea, it's not English tea.
I like iced tea.
Yes.
Like, if I'm drinking a normal cup of tea, it's got to be a Yorkshire tea bag.
So Yorkshire tea bag for you. See, I like a nice strong coffee. If I drink tea, I'm generally drinking like a Lapsang Souchong or something because I like the smoke of it. And I don't tend to have milk in my drinks. I'll drink milk, but I don't tend to. If I have a coffee, it's black, no sugar. So I like it hot and bitter, just like me.
Just how he likes his women.
Just how I like my women. Hot and bitter.
We went to this really fancy place in London. I can't remember what it was called. Cafe Royale something or other. And we went for Van Gogh themed afternoon tea. So super British we went for. And
wait, Van Gogh themed
afternoon tea,
as in the
so
pizza.
Like,
but he's Dutch.
So, no, I meant that it was an afternoon tea is what was British.
Oh, okay.
So and we were in London having afternoon tea. But so everyone had to get all fancy dressed up and stuff. We'd gone to the theatre, so we were all dressed nice anyway.
Oh, naturally.
Yeah, so the food, it was like his artwork, but edible. It was fantastic. And like there was a full story and you had to eat everything in a certain order. And there was like tea that changed colour and you had to put like little bomb things, like little bath bomb things in them. And I had a tea there anyway called a milky oolong. And it was really good, so now I'm obsessed with it and I just drink that all the time.
I mean, I've had oolong tea, but I've not had a milky oolong tea.
It's just that it's paler, I think. I think it's sweeter than a normal one because it's got no milk in it and I don't put milk in it. It's still a black tea, but it's nice.
Oh yeah, and that's the funny thing, that tea being quintessentially British, we're not the biggest tea consumer in the world. When it comes to our kind of tea, Ireland has more than that, and it all comes from the origin, India, China, etc., etc. We just steal it. So the most quintessential British thing is us stealing from other people's culture and incorporating it into our own.
Yeah, we do that quite well.
Yes.
Yeah. We're going to have people joining in the Discord call as well if you want to ask us something that you think is British.
I thought we were just going to have people.
I'm also eating pickles later. Yeah. We got the big pickles. The big pickles.
Sal's going to get his big pickle out for you all later.
Yep. I'm going to munch on some big pickle for everyone. Live.
Please clip it. Just clip it. We just need that.
Some pickle ASMR.
No, just him saying, I'm
going
to munch
ASMR.
on a big pickle for you.
It's going to munch on a big pickle. It's going to go everywhere. But my beard's going to be dripping.
It's going to be
beautiful.
So juicy. He's got a bowl for the juice and everything.
I have, yeah.
See? He's prepared.
And a glass for the juice for a shot, you know. This is a Xal level shot. This is the size of a Xal shot.
Zal's actually just a very tiny man, and that is a standard shot glass. Yes,
I'm tiny. My cat right there, he's actually a panther, as you can see. Everyone say hello to Vimes. He wants to be part of it this week, fully.
He's sat up and awake.
Staring right into the camera.
Yeah, he's watching you, Chloe, so.
I mean, hi.
Either that or he's staring at himself, I don't know. He's currently sat on top of a box with a brake caliper in it, because that's how I live my life.
In a box with brake caliper.
just bits of Land Rover dotted about everywhere.
Yeah, that's what happens when you own one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I don't want one. That's another quite British thing, isn't it?
What, Land Rovers?
Yeah, driving Land Rovers.
Well, I mean, it is a British car, or certainly was at one point. You got Land Rovers, Jaguars, Vauxhall, McLaren, Lotus. We used to have the Austins. These are car makes that are still going.
Oh.
Now,
Mini Cooper?
The Mini Cooper, so that was originally part of the Austin family. It was an Austin Mini Cooper, I think.
It's BMW now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's BMW. Land Rover is Jaguar, and they're owned by Tata Steel, which is Indian. Vauxhall, I don't know who owns Vauxhall these days, but it's not England or Britain. McLaren, I think McLaren is still British. Morgans are still very British. How long have I been into Land Rover? I've been into Land Rover for 30 years. That's how old I am. I've always loved Land Rovers.
Elite wants a, I can't even remember what it's called now.
Well, that's helpful.
90?
No, Land Rover is a Land Rover Defender 90, so it's a short wheelbase. Typically, could come with 4 engine options.
I like them. I like the look of
Depending
them.
how
I prefer
old
them to
it
the
is.
more modern ones.
Oh
But
yeah,
they're just not got the mod cons. They're not comfortable, you know, and you're very like
They
narrow
can-
inside and.
well, yeah, but the thing is, they're very versatile and can be changed to be comfortable. If you want a very comfortable Land Rover, go for a Discovery 3.
I'm just not a Land Rover fan.
No, that's fine. You don't need to be.
I don't hate
I
them.
am.
I would have one. Do you know what I mean? If I came across one at a good price, I wouldn't say no to one. But I wouldn't hunt one down.
No.
But yeah, either that or a caddy van he wants. Not much difference.
Yeah, okay. Well,
It's because he's got it in his head that the puppy won't be travel sick if he can't see out the window, so that means he needs to buy a
that's
van.
true. I mean, if you want a proper dog vehicle, then you probably want a 110. It's got a bit more boot room than a 90. Again, my Discovery 3, you can easily fit a dog cage to the back of it, and the boot, there is so much room in the boot. It's unreal, even for like big dogs.
Yeah. Is there anybody waiting? I can't look.
Nobody is waiting currently. If you want to come in and ask what is quintessentially British, or put in your own suggestions so we can tell you are wrong, because we are British, therefore we are always correct. With every choice we ever make.
Low reliability, yeah, Trev, they are low reliability.
It depends on the model.
It's
Depends
like,
on
it's
the
a
engine.
joke, isn't it? It's a thing that they're like
Yeah.
known for, yeah.
Oh yeah, breaking down, that's fine. As long as you got 3 10mm spanners and 2 13mm, you could fix a Land Rover anywhere. So
Exactly. What else are we known for? Fish and chips. It's a very British thing, isn't it?
fish and chips is very British, yes.
I don't know anywhere else that does it correctly either.
No, well, I mean, there's different types of fish and chips as well, though. But the most important thing about fish and chips is the chips.
Oh, yeah.
Like the fish, you can have battered fish, you can have any kind of different, like fried fish. You can have beer battered, flour battered, etc., etc., etc.
You can even have
That doesn't
sausage.
matter.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, battered sausage. Quite partial to a battered sausage every now and again, you know, or a nice Savoy.
I've never had a Savoy.
Never had a Savoy? I'd recommend it. They're nice. I like them.
What is a Savoy?
Savoy is
Shall I
a
pull
very
up pictures
particular
of
type.
things that we're talking
Yeah.
about?
So Savoy is a very particular type of sausage. It comes in a red, like, sausage case, and inside it's just nice and pink and is sausage-ish like and tastes like a Savoy. I can't really explain how a Savoy tastes.
It just is one, all right? It is what
just
it
is.
is.
Okay.
So this is a Savoy. For anybody wondering, you guys
That's
can't
a
see
Savoy.
it. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
That's the Savoy.
I mean, I've got the podcast open so I can see the chat. So
Oh, there you go. But yeah,
that's a Savoy, yeah.
and they
fair.
boil them, don't they?
Yes. So you boil the Savoy. I don't know what's in them. It's various meat
Something
parts of
gross.
animals, I'm sure, but they are quite nice.
I like a battered sausage or a fish cake, but a Yorkshire fish cake, not a risol.
No. Get up a battered sausage, because probably only the Scots and English people have ever heard of a battered sausage.
Do they not have that everywhere?
What, Savoys? It's more of a Southern Midlands type thing.
No, battered sausage.
Oh, but I doubt it. I mean, maybe in America. Do they have battered sausage? Well, they don't have proper sausages over in America, so...
No, the
Oh.
closest thing would probably just be a corn dog.
Yeah,
I'm
that's...
thinking the same thing
I
you
don't
are.
know what that is.
Yeah.
There you go. This is a beautiful.
It's
photo
a hot
of battered
dog.
Sausage.
It's a hot dog, just deep fried.
Oh, that looks
That's
good.
making me really want fish and chips right now.
I want battered sausage and chips.
Oh, I can't get off this picture. I don't know.
Look at that, ladies and gentlemen,
This is
a
the
battered
podcast.
sausage.
There
This
we
is the
go.
podcast now.
Look at that. I don't care if it looks like a fried turd. It's delicious.
Oh, it's amazing. I don't know why that one's so bent, but it's fine. We don't care what shape they come in.
Exactly. Sausages
With,
are for life, not just for
curry
their
sauce.
bendiness.
But it's chip shop curry sauce is not like any other curry sauce in the world.
No, it's not.
It's only to be found at chip shops.
Yeah, you can't really... I mean, you could buy it off the shelf over here, but it's not the same.
Yeah, no. Do you remember when it used to have raisins in?
Well, yeah, it was more like a coronation chicken type sauce that was
Yeah.
back in there. Our local one had didn't have raisins in it. It had sultanas.
Yeah, that. I thought they were the same thing.
Nah.
It had bits of fruit in it anyway. It was nice.
Bits of fruit.
And then you get like bits of white bits. What are they?
I don't ask.
It's good, whatever it is.
That's probably the best way to go.
You just close your eyes and hope.
Yeah. Somebody said they want to look at a Land Rover. I'm not showing you one. If you tell me specific, if we're talking about something and you don't know what we're talking about, just say it and I can show you.
Yeah, everyone knows what a Land Rover is. It's the most superior vehicle of all time.
I put a dog in my F-Type. Any car's a dog car if you're brave enough. Depends on the dog. Because my sister's got a Great Dane that's only a pup, but it's ginormous and would not fit in an F-Type anyway.
I would pay money to see a Great Dane in a Mini, like a proper Mini.
Actually, her husband does have a Mini, so we could arrange that. She's just bought a van because she was struggling with having 3 kids and a dog, and they do like UK holidays, so getting like luggage in, yourself, your husband, 3 kids and a Great Dane.
That's a lot.
How do your chips look?
I'll show you.
So generally chip shop chips are beer fried. So they're generally fried with a bit of beer in them. It's the same with the fish batter and whatnot. They just have a little bit of beer in there because it's nice. Beer makes things better and with flavour, especially for savoury things.
I once made beer battered fish.
That sounds incredible.
I was going to make a fish pie, so I did it with smoked, and then I didn't want a fish pie, so I did it with smoked haddock, which I'd never done before, and it was so good.
I don't like fish.
Why are you talking about fish and chips then?
Well, because fish and chips is quintessential. I like many things I don't like many things which are British, but you know, I can still talk about them because I'm British. I know about them.
Here we go. This one will do. Bear with me.
What picture we bring up? Chip shop chips. Yeah,
I have to save them and then drag it over. Here you go, guys. This is chip shop chips.
Nice, chunky, soft, fall apart. Yeah, those are good chips. Look at those.
When you Google chips, do you have to Google like English chips, or do you just Google chips?
Chip shop chips.
And it comes up.
Well, we probably just do chips because we're over here and we're on Google UK.
Let me just put normal chips in and see. Yeah, if I put chips in, similar thing where you get like air fried, home cooked, but same thing.
It's because we call it
same
chips.
Premise.
What's a Yorkshire pudding? Yorkshire pudding, and Chloe might hate me for this. It's just pancake batter, unsweetened in a particular tin. You're from Yorkshire and you don't like Yorkshire puddings?
I also don't like that sauce that they have. Henderson's relish. That's a Yorkshire thing, and I hate that at all.
Yeah, to be fair, I can get if you don't like the relish.
There you go. That's a Yorkshire pudding. It's a bit of a small Yorkshire pudding. It's a bit deflated, but that's a Yorkshire pudding.
Yeah, that's a pretty standard Yorkshire pudding, to be fair.
You put in these muffin tins, and you put oil or lard or whatever in the bottom. Put it in the oven until it's boiling hot, and then you pour your pancake basically mix in.
Yeah, your batter in, and then it rises and whatnot. Toad in the hole. There you go. That's very British. Toad in the hole. Well, you don't like Yorkshire pudding, so you're not gonna like toad in the hole.
I don't know what it is. I don't like when my sausages are cooked in something.
Fair enough.
Like I want them crisp on the outside, not
oven baked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if I'm having like a sausage casserole, I want my sausages cooked separately.
Yeah.
And then you can put them in it once they're cooked, but don't like boil them.
No.
I'm just looking at a picture of a toad in the hole.
So yeah, toad in the hole is like a big Yorkshire pudding, which we've just shown. But yeah, you throw sausages in like whole sausages or bangers, as we call them. So that's toad in the hole. It's literally that and sausage, and it's just sausage and unsweetened pancake batter, basically. It can be very nice. It's very dependable. I'd rather have a lasagna any day because lasagna's good.
Lasagna's amazing.
I swear I'm not a fussy eater. I'm just throwing up at everything everybody says.
You're like all of them?
You don't like lasagna?
I don't like mincemeat.
Okay, but what if it wasn't mincemeat in the ragu? What if it was something else?
What?
Well, it doesn't have to be mincemeat. You could use cheese.
Anything.
You could use I wouldn't recommend using skirt, but you could use cheek. Cheek's a good meat, especially if you've got a pressure cooker or you've got a long time to cook it slowly, so it kind of falls apart. You can use that as your base, make your ragu.
I'm alright, thanks. I'm alright. Somebody just asked what a roast dinner is as well.
A roast dinner is...
I would argue peas aren't commonly seen on a roast dinner, though.
No, I'd agree. I think it depends where you are. So that's roast beef, Yorkshire puddings, roast potatoes, steamed carrots, peas, and that looks like cheesy cauliflower.
Yeah, I like cauliflower cheese.
Yeah, cauliflower cheese.
Makes good pasta. If you've got leftover cauliflower cheese for the next day, cook some pasta and mix it all together. It's like a macaroni.
I don't like cauliflower. It tastes like farts.
I don't like cauliflower unless it's in cheese sauce.
Never had cauliflower and cheese.
Oh, I mean, if you can make your own cheese sauce, you start with a roux. I'm not here to teach people how to cook those. So.
Cooking with Xal.
I mean, I could do, because I do cook. I cook a lot. I like cooking.
You do?
Yeah.
He's going to be our chef.
Yeah, I haven't pay me a lot of money.
Yeah, we're good now. We told you this.
Wants me to be the chef. Hasselback potatoes.
Yeah.
Croissant style.
Carrots with your peas. No, you could have mashed swede and mashed carrots. You boil them and mash it up together.
I can't have anything mashed. That's the weird thing.
Is it a texture thing?
It is a texture thing. It makes me throw up. It's horrible. It always has done ever since I was a wee baba.
I completely get it.
Yeah, I get that.
If you want to defeat Xal in combat, just force me to eat mashed stuff. It's the only way you'll ever win. But you know, I'm from Cornwall. I have pasties. Pasties is pasties.
Again, I'm not really a Cornish. I don't like Cornish pasties. Even when I was in Cornwall, I weren't a fan of them.
I'm sorry. I'm going to have to terminate this interview now. Thank you.
He just leaves the call. Okay,
I
bye.
would.
Just turns his camera off and just puts a picture of a
Cornish pasty. Cornish pasties are
Apologise to the pasty.
supreme. Cornish pasties are supreme. I'm sorry.
If they were full of gravy, I'd eat them. They're just a bit
Well,
dry.
they don't need to be full of gravy because they've got their own natural juices.
They don't. They're dry and horrible.
They do. I don't know what pasties you are having then, but I need to get you a proper one from Phelps, my love.
The Cornish kind. My mum's friend's got a house in Cornwall, so they used to like holiday there every summer, and she'd always bring
where in
big,
Cornwall?
Right near the end. There's a little island with a castle on it.
St Michael's Mount.
Yeah, near there.
Oh.
Near there. That's the one.
Yeah. Okay.
Literally like 10-minute walk from there.
Yeah, I'm I'm from far further down, and we get the better pasties. There's a company called Phelps.
All right. You
holy
can
moly!
bring me a pasty.
What do you want me to go to Cornwall, pick up a pasty, and drive all the way up to you?
Yeah.
Which is a further. So it takes me about 5 to 6 hours to drive to Cornwall from where I am.
Mm-hmm.
And I've got to drive back, and then I've got an additional 2.5 hours to yours.
Yeah.
To drop off a pasty and go cheerio.
Yeah.
How
What's your
quintessentially?
issue?
How quintessentially British?
You can have a cup of coffee when you get here.
Ooh, I think I bloody need it after driving for like 8 hours plus.
Yeah. Bangers and mash, guys. It's literally just mashed potatoes with a sausage.
Yeah, that's legit.
Literally it. There's nothing special about that.
Banger is a sausage, mash is mash.
Mashed potatoes.
Do we have roti in the UK? Yes, we have roti.
I don't know what it is.
So you've got roti potatoes, but we've also got Asian
mean
roti as well.
That bread.
Well, there's roti bread as well, yeah. Roti.
Trinidad pudding, someone's telling me to look at.
Okay. Is Greg's British? Unfortunately.
I like Greg's. It's always
Of course you like Greg's.
Do you know what? I haven't had it in forever, and I have to be in the mood for it. It's not just all the time, but I like their club sandwiches they do. You know, like crusty bread, bit of chicken.
Well, yeah. Their sandwiches, so I'll say this. Their sandwiches are better than Wright's, but Wright's sausage rolls are way better than Greg's.
I've never heard of Wright's.
They're better. The Wright's pie is pretty damn good too.
We have a bakery near us called Shelton's. Oh, nothing beats Shelton's ham.
Shelton's ham?
Yeah, they do ham.
We've got a Greek bakery by us.
Ooh.
And I'm telling you what, they do a ham and gouda hot pie. Holy moly majoli. Oh, it is, but they also do proper gyros as well.
Yeah.
So you can order a proper gyro, and it's It's so good. You get pork or your veg in it. You get halloumi in it. It's all cooked and fried and gorgeous.
Yeah. Somebody said about Trinidad pudding. It looks to me like it's the same thing as black pudding, which yes, we do have.
I mean, we got hog's pudding as well, which is another Cornish thing. Hog's pudding's white pudding, but with very specific spices in it. It's perfect for a breakfast fry-up.
See, I just thought that was called white pudding.
Well, there is white pudding, and hog's pudding's different to white pudding.
Maybe I've never had it then.
But they look very similar. Yeah, Google hog's pudding. Bring up a picture for the boys and girls.
I put budding, not pudding. I put a b.
Pudding. Pudding. Pudding, darling.
Oh no, I think I have had this.
Hog's pudding's gorgeous.
There you go, guys.
Nice bit of you fry that up. Oh. Fry that up. Bacon, hash brown, some tomatoes, mushrooms, onions. That's what I'd have for a fried up breakfast dinner because I don't eat beans.
I don't like beans either.
Beans are horrible.
I wish I did like them. I think my life would be easier if I did, but...
I mean, I'd feel the same way, but they're disgusting, so no. I don't eat disgusting things.
Yeah. Somebody's just said you can't beat a Fray Bentos pie. I mean, there's literally no meat in them. It's a bit of flaky pastry and a bit of goo at the bottom.
It's pastry and pastry and depression. Yeah. It's tasty depression in a tin.
People are not going to know what that is either, are they? It's a
What,
metal
tasty
tin.
depression? Yeah.
They do pies and they do puddings and meatballs, maybe.
So
it's a tin. You like a big tin, and you just cut it off like a can opener, and then you just put it in the oven.
throw it in. You can also boil them. We used to take them on exercise when I was in the army.
Fray Bentos pie.
Yeah.
They don't have much meat inside.
We used to boil them, to cook them. They weren't great, but it was better than the rations we had. So, is Asda British? Technically, Asda is British, but it's owned by Walmart, which is definitely not British.
No, it's not.
Is it really?
Yeah, Asda's owned by Walmart.
Oh, you've made me want a Fray Bentos pie now. They used to do a steak and ale one, which was good, but they don't do that anymore, and it wasn't.
No.
There was no steak in it.
No, but then the steak and kidney's all right. The kidney's not too bad quality. I like kidney, but it has to be good kidney.
Don't like kidney.
I thought you might not. You don't like organs.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Have you ever had brains?
Yeah.
You had brains?
Yeah.
Not a fan?
From a deer. No, not a fan.
Yeah. Heart?
Yeah, no.
Liver?
Yeah, no.
Kidney?
But we do it quite a lot because obviously coming from a hunting family, so everything is used.
Which is
like
the correct thing to do.
Yeah, it's like a treat for Dad if he has like a bacon, liver, fry-up thingy. And I love the gravy if it's had kidney or liver in it, cooking.
Yeah.
But I just don't like the texture of the organs.
Oh, I quite agree. No, I'm with you when it comes to like low quality kidney, liver. I like liver gravy. I don't like liver itself. But I have a very naturally high iron content anyway, and liver is very good for people with low iron content. So I get a little over ironed. Brains, I could take or leave. Brains doesn't bother me as long as it's cooked. But yeah.
Oh, Asda's owned by EG Group now.
Oh, are they? Oh, that's terrible.
So.
Oh, are they? That's terrible.
Oh, it used to be owned by Walmart, but not as cool as
Mohsin
Walmart.
and Zuba Issa founded EG Groups, which owns 6,000 petrol stations in Europe and America.
Xal and Chloe, have you had goat head meat? Yes, I have.
No, I haven't.
I've had. I've been to Morocco and I had the whole head. It's quite nice.
I've not had goat.
No, I like goat. Is Couplands from the UK? I don't know what Couplands is.
Yeah, Couplands. It's like Greg's but cheaper.
I haven't come across them down here.
I
I haven't been to the Great North
northern
much.
thing.
Yeah, I haven't been to the Great North much.
They're not great. I'm not gonna
So,
lie. They're worse than Greggs in my opinion. Their Yum Yums are good, but that's about it. This is what Coupons.
Yeah, who doesn't like a good Yum Yum?
Coupons. And their sausage rolls are always really pinky.
No, I can't say I've ever come across one of them before.
No.
Look at that size of that Danish, though. I'd have that. Love a good Danish.
Full English. See, everybody's full Englishes are different, though. To me,
Yes.
a full English would be like bacon, sausage, hash brown, mushrooms.
Fried slice.
Yeah, fried bread. I'm not...
Tomato.
No, I don't like tomatoes.
No,
Yeah.
see, I'd have the tomato. A lot of people have beans with it. As me and Chloe have established, we don't like beans, so we wouldn't have that on there.
Some places do chips with them. Like some cafes will do chips or sliced fried potatoes.
Okay, but the sliced fried potatoes are kind of. But if you've already got a hash brown, why do you need more potato?
We bought up crumpets.
Why do you need
because
less
crumpets?
Crumpets, we like crumpets. Crumpets
They're
are good.
alright. They're not.
Nah,
I've literally got 2 packets of them downstairs on the side.
Nice hot toasted crumpet dripping with butter.
There you go. Here's a crumpet.
I like me a bit of crumpet.
And it takes
Look at
tiny
that.
little leprechauns to dance all over it and put the holes in.
Oh, does it now? I didn't really think of that then there. Oh, no.
Do you remember that from the advert when he'd be like, Dad, how do the crumpets have holes in? And he's like, tiny little leprechauns dance all over them.
That's very British as well. We just outsource lies about the Irish, so...
About anything
wow.
and everything.
Yeah.
Coupons are from Scarborough. Oh, that will make sense why I've seen them more. I think the first
Well,
place
I've
I
been
knew
to
one was Boston.
Yeah, I've been to Scarborough, and we drove up to Whitby in Scarborough before, but... Been to both, and
Average
I didn't see
American
one, but...
breakfast. I'm hungry. What? We should just
Well,
been like,
American breakfasts are strange, because y'all will have, like, pancakes with sausage and bacon and maple syrup and butter all over it with your fried taters and
that sounds
5
good.
cases of 9mm ammunition so you could go out and shoot your freedom into the air. God dang it.
Okay, so this is
That sounds
apparently
about right, honestly.
the difference apparently between a full English and a American breakfast.
Oh, I know that. Is that Binging with Babish? That is Binging with Babish.
No idea. I just googled.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's American bacon. Awful. Oh, we forgot the eggs. Yes,
Yeah, fried
eggs.
eggs.
on the
Scrambled
British
egg.
Fried or scrambled.
Yeah, I like scrambled eggs. I like scrambled eggs
Yeah,
on
yeah.
toast.
Oh, yeah, scrambled eggs on toast with pepper. So what have we got there? There's American one, you got your pancakes, you got their poor excuse for bacon, you got their scrambled egg, and that looks like hash brown, whereas we've got the tomato, proper bacon, sausages, fried eggs, baked beans, and mushrooms.
Yeah, they've missed some stuff off the English, but I quite like pancakes with bacon and maple syrup. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, yeah, but I wouldn't class that as breakfast.
No.
You know, that's like a
Sweet.
dessert or a mid afternoon like snack if you're having a very light tea or something.
Yeah. You don't have to have questions. You can come in and tell us things that you think are quintessentially British. Tractors.
Yeah, exactly. Tractors,
I am
although
British, I don't have questions.
most of them are John Deere, which are American anyway. So, or JCB. No, JCBs are British. Well, they were. But yeah, so
Talking
you'd have
about
that.
Pinklets. You loved pinklets.
I thought it meant that's pikelets.
Yeah, no, we called them pinklets. I know it's wrong.
Okay, no, that's fair enough. Again, it's different. Like, you go over the border into a different county, and it's a completely different
Yeah.
culture. So,
They were kind of like a crumpet crossed with an American pancake, in my opinion. Silence.
silence.
Silent night.
It depends
Oh,
which
no,
region of the country
please.
you're talking about. You were talking about a Western breakfast.
Yeah, a Western breakfast, because if we're looking at it from the Western Eastern perspective of the world, we are the Western side. So, whereas some countries do completely different things for breakfast, and that's absolutely fine. I mean, the story of Worcestershire sauce, as I was telling Chloe earlier, it's very interesting.
I'd like an American to join and try and say Worcestershire sauce.
Hey, Beckham, say Worcestershire sauce.
Worcestershire sauce.
See, Beckham can do it, so can you. What's
Come on,
your excuse?
Somebody American join.
So many people say Worcestershire.
Or
Worcestershire.
I've seen.
Worcestershire.
I think if you typed it out and said say this word, they might say it different instead of saying just say Worcestershire, you know?
Yeah. Worcestershire.
There you go, I've put it in chat. Worcestershire sauce.
Worcestershire.
Case of Macy Ferguson
Yeah,
are
sure.
British, aren't
And
they?
then you put it together.
Don't know. Hello, Maisie. Have we not got anybody who wants to talk about anything British?
I think Callum's in the waiting room.
Callum is keeping Amar company.
What about your scones? How do you have your scone? Do you put cream or jam on first?
Jam on first.
Yeah, me too. I
Well,
had to
yeah,
think about it. I was about to be like, oh no, wait,
It goes scone, butter, jam, cream, top. Therefore,
no, I had it open, so I can do it twice.
well, you could do it twice, yeah. Or you could do. Well, that's it. That either way of those. But that is a Cornish cream tea, not a. The other way is called Devonshire cream tea, and that is wrong because Devon is wrong. They are scum. Because Cornwall is superior. That's like the difference between Yorkshire. And I can't remember which one it is. Is it Lincolnshire? Not Lincolnshire.
That's where I did live. That's where
I don't know, but who's Yorkshire's natural enemy?
I don't know. Probably.
It's Lancashire.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lancashire. So there's the difference between Yorkshire and Lancashire.
Maisie said cream then jam, but then how do you spread your jam? You can't spread it around on cream. You just put a blob of cream on your spreaded jam.
No, because you already have butter on there, so
Cream
you don't need to have the.
Oh, she's so
No, you
incorrect.
have butter. Yeah.
Maisie,
Sorry.
why did I think you were from Cornwall? Are you not?
I really hope she isn't. If she's saying you put the cream on first.
I don't know why I thought that she was, unless I've just made that up. Who puts butter on scones?
People who like flavour.
She is from Cornwall.
I hereby revoke your Cornishness. It is done. You can go over you get over the other side of the Tamar. No. Okay. You might have. I'll give you a chance to redeem yourself, Mace.
She goes, "Oh my god, you guys are annoying."
What cream do you put on? And I want the brand as well.
That looks really good.
That's perfect. That's a Cornish cream tea.
Yeah.
Chef kiss. So Mace can redeem herself if she says the correct brand of cream.
At that thing I was telling you about, that Van Gogh afternoon tea, they had Earl Grey flavoured jelly that was like jam for the scones. That was so good. I don't like Earl Grey, but it was nice.
Interesting.
One sec, that means she's Googling.
She's Googling what's the correct cream.
I'm pulling her in.
I know what it is.
I'll pull her in.
And you'll see when I say my face, you'll see it. Hello.
Hello.
Oh my god.
Okay. First of all,
yeah,
where in Cornwall are you from?
I'm not telling you that.
Well, roughly,
Oh, come off it. Roughly.
We don't need your street address and house number.
God, I don't know how to explain it.
Are you near Camborne?
No.
Okay, so that's a point in your favour. San Austell?
No.
Truro?
No.
Penrith?
No.
Newquay?
No.
St Michael's Mount.
No.
Are you Poole?
No.
Lou?
No.
Well, tell us then.
Probably closest town is Plymouth.
Well, Plymouth's Devon.
Yeah, but
So you're Saltash way?
a bit further up than Saltash.
A bit further up than Saltash. Okay. So you're proper. You're only just Cornish. Okay, I can forgive you for being wrong.
Okay.
So
I'm not wrong, but okay.
You are wrong.
No.
You've described Devon. You've described
Wow.
Devonshire cream tea, and you are Cornish. You should feel ashamed. I am from St Ives.
Oh yeah.
And it's right. But what is the cream? What is the correct cream to use?
Oh my god, what's it called? It's like in a blue and white packaging.
That is correct. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's it called?
Rodders.
That's the one. Yeah.
Rodders. Okay, so I give you your Cornishness back. You can
Okay,
stay Cornish
thank
because you used the correct cream. Even if you put it on wrong, you
Don't
used
put it
the
on
correct
Oh,
cream.
the
You
top of it, the crispy bit.
What?
do.
What crispy bit?
Yes,
On the top
the
of the cream.
on the top of
Who the
the.
hell has crispy scones?
No, the
No,
cream. When you
cream.
open Rodders, you get the crust
It's
of
like
the
a
cream
little
on the
bit
top.
crunchy on the top. Oh,
Yeah, it's the
so
crust.
good.
That is good.
No, that's wrong.
If it's runny cream, you put it on second one. It's not runny cream, it's clotted cream.
It's clotted cream. You don't put
Ugh.
runny cream on it.
No, you're all wrong.
Pouring double cream all over these.
Just Elmer's double cream all over your scone, and just like have it in a cereal bowl. Why don't
One
you?
second. What's the matter? Peach, please. Red Bull, please. Sorry, it's getting me a drink, but we've got no water left.
You have taps. Oh wait, you can't drink tap water in Yorkshire. You'll die.
You can, I just don't like it. No, I wanted Volvic strawberry water. I gave him a
Okay,
bottle to
Volvic
refill
strawberry.
it, but there's none left.
Posh.
Yeah, I am posh.
They drink bottled water.
Me, hi.
Really?
Most people.
Yeah.
I use
I-
tap water now.
I mean, I drink tap water, but I prefer like if I've got the option, I'll have a like Evian. I'll have mineral water.
Nice boss.
What brand of water?
Evian.
I had Volvic strawberry because that's the only flavoured water I like. It's not too
My
strong.
cats also like it as well. My cats are so spoiled. They get mineral water, don't you know?
Oh my god.
Oh, that's a no.
My hair looks cute.
The
Thank
bot.
you. I had a shower, and these guys can vouch for you that when my hair dries naturally, it's like I'm Hagrid.
Oh, hang on, I'm not staffing this.
So-
in this one.
Goes boop.
You are now. So
Thank you.
I had to plait it so that it wouldn't be Hagrid.
Yeah.
So here, I've got some
Whereas
little
I
douche
didn't,
braids in.
I didn't plait it, and it's Hagrid. So
Who's Hagrid?
Did you just ask who Hagrid is?
Robbie Coltrane from Harry Potter. Oh wow.
Douche doesn't
I
get
mean,
to
I
say-
don't
say
even,
things like
I
that.
don't even like Harry Potter, and
Wow.
I know that.
That's not allowed. Sorry, I'm not
Instant
sorry actually.
discount.
I'm not sorry. No.
That was rude. That was rude.
It was rude of her, wasn't it? She's so rude. I can't believe she said that. Who's
I
Harry
mean,
Potter? What is wrong with her?
No, she said who's Hagrid. She didn't say who's Harry Potter.
Still, what's wrong with her?
I mean, she's got good taste in books, maybe.
Harry Potter is next level. Terrible.
Harry Potter is next level to a pile of shite. Doodle. So,
It's just
guys,
Chloe
this is
left in the call.
quintessentially British with Chloe.
I love Hagrid.
And
Look,
she,
look at
she's
Hagrid.
covering my face with Hagrid, so she's pretending I'm Hagrid now.
I mean, no, I'm joking.
There you go, there's me. Hi.
Gonna order
Oh,
some Uber Eats. Oh, that's a good
You're a
shout.
wizard-
I'm pretty sure
you're a
everyone's
wizard,
opposed to
Harry.
me.
Yeah.
What are you ordering from Uber Eats?
No,
That's the
somebody
question.
else just said that, but I haven't had my
Hello, Jamie.
I had a bacon sandwich when I got up, and that's it.
What have I had today? I had a sandwich early in the morning before the race, and I had a burger, a sausage patty, a piece of bacon, and some halloumi for my tea with some toast. Chili halloumi as well. I like a bit of spice.
You tried chili honey?
I have, yes. I'm quite a fan of chili honey.
I want to try it.
I mean,
It
I
looks
want to
really
try and turn
nice.
it. I want to try and turn it into mead.
Ooh,
A chili mead would be.
that'd be nice. Just while we're on the topic of Harry Potter, I've just realised
That nobody cares.
Should we pull Maisie in so that you can?
it does say
offer
"not
some
today,
Harry Potter
Mugglefucker"
education?
on my phone.
Not today, Mugglefucker. I like that. Okay, that's clever, but that's not from the books. That's from someone else.
Yeah, but it's Harry Potter-y.
I'm
It's
Terry
themed.
Pratchett. I'm sorry. Terry Pratchett beats Harry Potter any
Yeah,
day of
and
the day.
Terry Pratchett's not homophobic. Last time I checked, so
Oh no! I mean, he was
Where's
incredibly,
that?
incredibly inclusive of many things before they became mainstream. If you look at his arc with the dwarves and you know coming out as female as a dwarf, because all dwarves are assumed male, and then when dwarves are dating, it becomes an interesting game of are you female or am I female?
who knows?
And then you had the first openly female dwarf officer and everything that came from that. Terry Pratchett is way better.
This is true. Oh, these people are classed as local legends. I'm just looking on food, sorry.
Right, I'm dragging Maze back in.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's fine.
Oh yeah, that's fine. Yeah, well,
Mars
I mean,
said earlier
she's
the
boss.
Wow.
I know.
Can't
I
believe
mean,
me.
that wasn't even me. So
It was me.
I was joking.
Yeah, you better have been.
Yeah, I've been to Harry Potter World actually.
Me too.
Yeah,
Took my
it's
nephew when he was born, my youngest nephew, tiny baby, and we got him a suit. He got Gryffindor pants and scarf and hat, and then it said on his baby grow, can't remember what it said. So, anyway.
Harry Potter World is my second thought of hell. So
Oh, it's amazing. No, even if you don't like it, to see like the cinematic version of things, you know, to see the like directing and the effects that go into something are fantastic. And everyone said you should go because it's going to ruin the magic of the films. But
I've only seen 3 films, and then I've not asked.
Oh, it's so good.
I mean,
Wait.
the only thing I'd like about it is there is a steam train, because I like steam trains.
Yeah.
There's a steam train.
Now I'm going to kick you out for saying that.
What?
Didn't know the podcast was live. Yeah. Here we are. Yeah.
What we're talking about being quintessentially British, Mr. Ryan Rowley. Zal, what's your dream car? Land Rover. Got it. It's my dream's done.
Completed it.
Yeah, twice.
Oh.
I had my Discovery 1, 1996, 300 TDI XS, which was beautiful, and then I got fed up of it, so I've got a 2007 Discovery 3 HSE, which is beautiful, and I love it. Because it's black, it's full leather interior, it's got double air conditioning, front and back, and I've never had a car with air conditioning before. And it's just wonderful.
Oh, ham and mushroom. Oh, ham and pineapple. I'm looking at pizzas.
James Bond is British-esque. James Bond is very British.
Yeah.
Created by Ian Fleming, who also wrote Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. And it was based basically off the life of Sir Ian Fleming's cousin, who was, as most people would know, Sir Christopher Lee. Sir Christopher Lee being in many, many iconic films and playing many iconic characters, including Dracula, Saruman from Lord of the Rings series, Count Dooku in Star Wars, many, 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 many other roles. He did a hell of a lot of things in his life, especially during World War II. He was essentially a Nazi hunter in World War II, specialist in assassinating high-up members of the Nazi Party, generally with a knife, and he did it very well. He witnessed the last public execution of guillotine in France, and he even did a metal album, so a metal singing album, based off the life of Charlemagne. So, yes, that's incredibly British.
Very.
How do you know so much about him?
I know a lot about a lot of stuff, mate.
I'm
True.
trying
He's a very, very clever man. You want some food? Yeah, do you want? You can just order. That's the closest one to us. You're in
Hi, Ellie. I like your pajama bottoms. Aren't they cute? Chloe, you picked them out, didn't you?
They're actually mine.
Oh, you see, he's wearing your clothes.
Yeah, those bottoms I've not had forever. He's ripped them. There's holes all over him. Puppy hangs off him. He wears them. They're quite thin.
Yeah, they're thin, they're comfortable, but if he's wearing ladies' clothing, then can confirm Mr. Elite Prime is a cross-dresser.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, there you go.
You heard it here first, folks.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of something else of mine that he likes to wear.
Knickers.
No.
Bra.
No.
Different types of knickers.
No. I don't even like wearing bra and knickers, so I wouldn't expect him to then wear them.
Fair enough.
No, what is it? I think it's under the pair of pajama shorts, but they're like short shorts and he shouldn't really wear them. But it's alright as long as he's got supportive pants on.
Well, yeah.
My lord.
Very close friends with fellow Star Wars actor Peter Cushing. Yes, who was Moff Tarkin. Is Monty Python near as revered as they are Hear Us? Monty Python is a very staple of British comedy. If you're going back in time through British comedy, you've got to look at the great Spike Milligan. Again, not everything they did skits on or said would be considered politically correct these days. But we're going back... Well, no, we're going back 50, 60 years here. You've got the Ronnies, so you've got Ronnie Corbett and Ronnie Barker. I grew up watching things like Porridge and what else did Ronnie Barker do? Open All Hours. Then you've got you go back even a bit further.
Chips or curly fries?
This is important.
Sorry,
chips or
carry on.
curly fries.
Really fast.
Dad's Army.
Yeah,
Absolutely loved Dad's Army growing
that
up.
was hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
What else is very
yeah.
British?
So you got the soaps.
They do them in other countries though, don't they? It's not just a British thing.
Well, yes, but the main soaps, the ones you compare them all to, are British. So I can only really think of like proper soaps like Neighbours, Home and Away. They're Australian. And then I can't think of any others apart from EastEnders, Coronation Street, Emmerdale. There's another one.
Mexico has a lot of them though, don't they? They call them telenovelas.
So television novels.
Yeah.
I'd suppose you could call those soaps. Only Fools and Horses, Red Dwarf as well. Yes, thank you, HTK. Red Dwarf. Everyone's seen Red Dwarf if you're British, unless you're Maze, who's
Faulty
not old
Towers.
enough.
Yeah.
Faulty
I
Towers.
loved Faulty Towers.
I mean,
That
they
was
canned it after
fantastic.
only 2 seasons. It was sad.
That
Mr.
was
Bean.
fantastic. Never liked really.
No,
love
not a
Mr.
fan.
Bean.
Yeah, proper Mr. Bean fan.
Yeah, I wanted him to just have a conversation. You know what I mean?
Rowan Atkinson is
Yeah.
Mr. Bean. Rowan Atkinson is also a massive Land Rover fan.
I've met him in real
Just
life.
I've met Rowan Atkinson as well. He's a nice guy. Robot Wars.
Yes.
Yes, Robot Wars. I have a
asked Elite
piece.
if you could do that in Redline, if there was a way like they could attach props on and make their own robots and do Robot Wars, and then they did something else with it instead or something similar because they couldn't do it
Yeah.
exactly the same.
No, but I have got a piece of a Robot War vehicle on my Land Rover.
Have you?
Mm-hmm. A world champion robot too.
Well, so what part is it?
It's a single hex bolt. It holds helps hold my raised air intake in, but it is from Tornado
Cool.
because Andrew Merchant is a massive Land Rover fan, and I know him personally. He doesn't live that far from me actually. He's up in Buxton, and we meet at the Land Rover meets we do each year. So, and he's a genuinely sound guy. Drives a very knackered 200 TDI Land Rover 90, Defender 90. And a couple of weeks ago, he put a printer through his rear glass panel, not his boot panel, but one of the Alpine windows, and he bolted on some polycarbonate laminate, which is bulletproof glass, which he got from Tornado. So, yeah.
So cool.
Tombstone, that's BattleBots, not Robot Wars. So BattleBots is the American version of Robot Wars. We don't do Robot Wars anymore for whatever reason. I think it was a ratings thing, but it was absolutely amazing back in the heyday. Wait, so is Xal British? No, I'm not British. I am from Uganda. Yes, I am
He's
British.
the guy that emails you asking you for bank details.
I'm the one who has
That
my cousin's
emails
a
you.
Nigerian prince. You may have
Yeah.
heard of him.
Somebody's just
He needs
asked to
money to
name
get over
some
here.
fruit from the UK. Most berries are English. Strawberries.
Strawberries,
raspberries,
blackberries, gooseberries,
cherries.
sloes.
Oh, slow gin.
You got sloes for slow gin, yeah.
Not tea, just to make gin with.
No, you
Rhubarb.
do just make gin with that. Rhubarb, it's not a berry, but we got rhubarb, British rhubarb.
Green Gagers.
I go to the Land Rover Owners show, Land Rover Owners International, Leo.
They do one of them in Peterborough, don't they?
That's the big Land Rover show. Yeah,
We
been
used
to
to
that
go
a
to
few
that.
times. It's great
I
fun.
might have seen you and not even know.
Maybe, I don't know. You'd know now.
Yeah. No, I've not been for a long time. My dad used to go all the time. He's always been into big into off-roading. And he'd go to get bits. He never had Land Rovers. Oh, yeah, he did have Land Rovers for off-roading. He had one that the roof used to come off. And the window
next year. Oh, really? That sounds like a Series 2
really,
or
really old.
Possibly a lightweight, yeah.
Really
it might have been a Series 1, actually.
Stripped it all down, sanded it all himself because he was going to paint it, and then it sat in pieces in the workshop for about 10 years before he sold it.
Yeah, it's Land Rover for you.
Yeah.
Our next show is meetup is next year. I think we're doing it on the French-German border.
Ooh.
Or it's the French-Swiss border. I can't remember. But if we're in the French-German border, then I'm going to have a fantastic time. Because I like France, I like Germany, and I can go over the border and have French beer or German beer and food, and go back to France and have French food. I can go see some French ladies. I can go see some German ladies.
You got a variety.
I mean, as long as they accept
German at once.
as long as they accept MasterCard, it's fine.
As long as they accept MasterCard.
And what are we talking about? Alton Towers. What's that in reference to?
I mean, that
Theme
Alton
parks,
Towers,
yeah, Alton
theme
Towers.
park, British.
Thorpe Park.
Literally on my doorstep, Alton Towers. It's less than 20 minutes away.
I like Thorpe Park. Less queues.
Thorpe Park, yeah.
Never been.
Our zoos are alright, our safaris.
What's that one that's going mad at the minute? West Midlands Safari Park. That's really good, isn't it? You feed giraffes and stuff out your window. That's supposed to be very
West
good.
Midlands Safari. I've been to Knowsley Safari Park as well. That's okay. Dudley Zoo's pretty good. Woburn Sands Safari Park, that's down south. That's a fantastic one. It's a good drive through.
Port Limp Zoo, and they do work with conservation stuff, and you can stay there in a room, and they're glass walls, so you're in the animal enclosures. So if you
not sure how I'd feel about that.
If you go at the right time, you can go when they're if you go with the breeding programs, you can go and wake up to like lion cubs just staring at you through the window.
I mean, that's cute, but it'd be really awkward.
Do it like they do on the Discovery Channel.
Don't, because I'll start singing it and then you'll get demonetized.
We're not monetized anyway.
Oh, I can swear then.
Yeah.
No.
Why do you think we talk about BDSM and shit?
I mean, this is true. I may have just taken
cheddar,
2 things
good
out of
place
the
to
fridge.
Get away. Do you recommend it? I've heard of cheddar cheese. I know it's
Cheddar
a place,
Gorge.
but I've never been.
Cheddar Gorge, Wiltshire. Absolutely love it down there.
Sal, come pay up. Luke wants you to pay him for something. Don't know what.
I mean, he's not a German or French lady, so no. he's a little Dutch boy. I'm not into that. Sorry.
You ever gone to the London or Brighton Land Rover run, Sal?
Brighton, yes. London, no. Because I am not made of money.
You'd need to be just to pay the Eulers charges on your Land Rover.
Exactly.
Never mind if you actually got into your congestion pays.
Yeah, no, I've done Brighton before, though. Brighton's a good one. My dad wants me to go to a Spanish Discovery party in September. I can't get the time off, so...
Just quit.
So when do you go Cheddar Gorge? I mean, I went a few weeks ago. Well, more like 3 months ago now, but... Because the last Land Rover meet was in Caen in Wiltshire. Bye, Maze.
Bye.
Alright, I have my pickles out.
Oh... Sal's gonna eat some pickles.
And they're nice and cold. Now, do you wanna pull up the review for Van Holten's dill pickles?
Yep.
And just read
We're
the
gonna have you full screen.
how bad the reviews are.
These are American, aren't they?
They are American, so it's made in the USA, contains 1 pickle.
And they're big pickles. I've heard
They are
apparently
big
they're
pickles.
sweet and sour ones supposed to be the best.
I mean, I didn't see that one. I found it afterwards, but I've already ordered 2. So it says no refrigeration needed, but I like a cold pickle.
God, pickles
It's
smack
better
on the
than
cheek
mine.
in the morning.
So
Pickle in a
it says
pouch. It's called pickle in a pouch.
it is pickle in a pouch. So about 5 servings per container. So this is a container. Apparently, this is 5 servings.
You just take a bite and put it back?
It's about
5 bites.
What?
It's about probably about I don't know 7, 8 inches long, maybe.
No
Depends
worries,
on-
Maisie. Good night.
It's a big one. Fat-free, low-calorie, low-carbs, gluten-free. So it's all the healthy stuff. It does contain 16% of your daily allocated sodium per serving.
See, you've said you were going to do a shot of the juice, whereas Trev here has just said is he can't get through the entire pickle before he drinks the juice.
Well, no, I'm going to
So he sounds like he wants to drink the juice.
I mean, I'll drink the juice. I don't give a shit.
Oh.
And I've got a spicy pickle too, because spicy pickle.
They do them in that range as well, the Van Houten.
Well, this is the Van Houten Tapiato pickle.
Oh, nice.
So, same brand. Right. If you're ready for some pickle munching, give me a hell yeah in chat.
Hell yeah. Max says eat it with hot Cheetos.
I don't have hot Cheetos. I've got giant pickled onion monster munch, but I'm not stuffing them in there. So yeah, Chloe, if you read out the reviews while I get into this pickle.
Where are we getting these from? On Amazon.
Amazon, yeah.
I went on their website and I was like, it says all good stuff.
Amazon doesn't.
The dill pickle one, we'll go for that.
Yeah, that's the one I'm going to go for first.
Perfect. Let me have a look. I don't know, it's got 3 stars. See all customer reviews. Here we go. So, you ready? Very salty and is squishy. I thought it was out of date. Very poor. Pickle came and was just a bag of mush. They must have known. They must have known this when it was packed, tried to report this, and if you're reading this, then you will know how poor this marketplace has become at dealing with issues. Just a faceless company, which was a poor sales policy. Smells and tastes disgusting. Literally the most disgusting thing I've ever tasted. Tastes nothing like pickles, arrived mushed up and stunk of vinegar. This one, the title is Meh. Don't see the hype. I love pickles, but this tasted nothing like one. It tasted like olives and melon skin. It was gross. Huge, huge waste of money and huge disappointment.
But it's a big pickle.
It's a big pickle.
I mean, I'm not a small guy, like apart from height, but like this is a
Apparently,
it
tastes
pickle.
like a neat shot of vodka.
Ooh, I like vodka.
Like a soggy, neat shot of vodka. Apparently.
Well,
salty
it's fairly firm. It's a bit wrinkly. It's a bit discoloured on one side.
But it is a pickled thing, you know.
It smells like a pickle. Exactly. Smells like a pickle. I don't know if it tastes like a pickle. We'll find out.
Do you want me to keep going?
Yeah, keep going. I'm going to lick my pickle.
My son bought me this because I like pickled gherkins. I've no idea what the hell was used in this production, but I couldn't even swallow the bite I took. I spat it out. It was the most disgusting thing I've put in my mouth ever.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it's crispy.
Crunchy.
Save your money, go to Asda, Walmart, wherever you are, and buy a jar. Cheaper, tasty, and nutritious. This thing should be discontinued unless you have no taste buds, and then you'll be fine.
Oh, wow. That's brutal.
Was so excited to try this as someone who is pickle obsessed. Smells and looks like any other dill pickle, but tastes absolutely vile. Has an awful chemical taste to it. Totally inedible. Do not waste your money.
No, I don't. It's quite edible. It tastes like a pickle. It's a little. There is something lacking with it, and it is very high in salt. But
it tastes similar to a McDonald's pickle, apparently.
I'd say McDonald's pickle is probably better. If I'm honest.
Is a pickle the same? Is it just what we'd call a gherkin then?
Yeah. Pickle is just a big gherkin. I mean, that's what it is.
Gherkin.
Yeah, it's perfectly edible. I don't think it's chemically or anything like that. It smells like a pickle, tastes like a pickle. It's very crunchy, as we said. So
I have to get on with the webcam and take a swig of pickle juice to drink with Xal. Do it, Trev. Do it. Next page. Rubbish. Tasted overly salty and was mushy. Well, we've
Come on, Trev. Be a man.
We've realised it's not mushy.
No, it's not mushy. It's quite firm. It's quite crunchy. I'll crunch it again.
So I think because they're shipped from America, they go mouldy. It shouldn't go mouldy if it's pickled.
Who the fuck should it go mouldy?
Yeah, mine absolutely stunk and tasted like what a rubbish bin smells like. I love gherkins so much. I was so excited, but this didn't even taste like one. It made me want to be sick. Tasty. 5 stars. It's really very fresh. It tasted really fresh. Yum, absolutely
It's
banging.
alright.
Crunchy, slightly sour, tastes like McDonald's pickles, so happy. Wasn't nice
It's
at all. I
alright.
took one bite and threw it in the bin. Way too
No.
salty. Everything else was fine, but just so much salt, so disappointed.
I'm going to use that. I'm going to chop it up, and I'm going to use that like my sandwiches and things for work tomorrow.
Nice. They do loads of flavours, don't
yeah.
they?
Yeah. Now, who said they were going to get on and do a shot of pickle juice with Xal?
Trev.
Oh, come on, Trev. Hurry up.
Come on, Trev. I feel like he's run to his kitchen. He's gone to his kitchen, hasn't he, to get some pickle juice.
Yeah.
Right, let's look at the reviews for this other one. You've got the salsa picante.
Yeah, the salsa picante tapete o pickle.
Is it got tagine? Because it's coming up as suggested to add it to my basket with tagine.
So tagine is a lime chili like seasoning saucy type thing you can add to meals and whatnot.
Is that in that though?
No.
Okay, this is looking slightly better. It's 3.4 out of 5. Not bad. I've had a lot of different pickles and a few in this brand. I'm not 100% sure what tapatio is supposed to taste like, but it was very salty and I love salt. I know it's supposed to be hot from what I've heard, and it was hot, so that was good. Overall, it's worth it for a try, but I personally wouldn't buy it again, but it was okay.
Very different smell, very different aroma.
Yeah?
Very, very, very different. Yeah. In a good way. It's good. It's more exciting. It's not just the smell of the pickle, it's the smell of something different.
You can buy pickle
Mouth
ice
watering.
as well.
Yeah, pickle ice.
You can buy pickle anything.
Well, yeah, pickle. I mean, I'm still waiting for someone to send me some pickle vodka, pickle beer, you know. Can we get a PO box for people to send me pickle-related things to have?
Yeah.
Yes, and then you just do reviews live. Yes,
Yeah.
please, actually.
This is now the pickle podcast.
The pickle
Pickle
podcast.
Welcome. The pickle segment.
It's no longer sweet and sour, it just is pickle.
The pickled podcast, because we are pickled.
I'll try any alcohol you want to send me, and I'll be pickled in a very different way.
Yes.
Because I don't like pickles.
Okay, so let's have a gander at this one. I will say the bag was much easier to open.
Pickle ice cream. That was literally the only review on that as well, so there was no other typed reviews. But when people like keep leaving bad reviews and saying I'm disappointed, it's like, well, why didn't you read the reviews? Then you wouldn't be disappointed because you'd know it was bad, you know?
Yeah, especially if you know what your taste
So
is.
this one's a bit smaller, but as I say, that smell
A bit darker
is
in colour. That could be the
a
season.
little bit darker, and yeah, so little warty, which is fine because it's a pickle.
Sal's got some warts on his pickle. Don't mind him.
Yeah, I've got a warty pickle here. I'm gonna put a warty pickle in my mouth. I haven't even bit it. I just gave out a little lick and I'm getting a tingle on my tongue. You okay there?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, as you were.
as I was. Yeah. So yes, here we go. We got a spicy pickle.
So I like them.
Let's give the spicy pickle a go.
This is.
But I can stop laughing.
Don't, because I
So-
feel like you're going to laugh and pickles just going to come out your nose.
Yeah, I'm going to pickle out my nose. If you're ready for me to have a spicy pickle, give me a hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Come on, chat. Need to spam it though. Just trying to get the movie ready for the kiddos. No worries, Trev.
Xal, hello Emma Frost.
Emma.
I remember the name from previous chats and whatnot, streams
Yes.
and whatnot, so hell yeah, hell no, hell yeah. And the hell yeahs are getting it, boys and girls and others. Peoples, humans.
Pickle people.
Alright, let's have a pickle.
Oh, that was crunchier. I'm just going to silently watch Sally pickle.
Listen to the crunching.
Emma's willing to make you some pickle wine.
Mm. Ooh.
Spicy?
Okay. I am getting the heat now, yeah.
Was the juiciness of the pickle keeping it at bay?
Yeah, it was. I think the vinegar was helping that, but it's certainly picking up on the heat. I can feel it in my lips, my tongue, back of my throat. It's it's picking up. Maybe a spicy pickle on a hot day wasn't a good idea, but do you know what? It's it's okay. It's a flavour I've not had before, and I'm not quite sure how I feel about it. It's edible. Don't get me wrong.
Where is it on a scale of spiciness?
So if we're going from like a jalapeno being a 1, and like I don't know, ghost chili being a 10, or a naga being around a 7 or 8, I'd say this is probably around a 4. It's not overpoweringly. I can feel the heat.
But
It's
not
flavour as well.
Yeah, it's got the flavour. It's not uncomfortable. It's not, making me sweat or anything like that. So
Nice. That's Pickle Daddy's pickle review.
this is Daddy's pickle review. But yeah, that will go in. So if I make a spicy sandwich, because I like to use hot sauce and whatnot, I've got some Mexican hot sauce at the moment.
I thought that'd be nice with salami.
Yeah, I'm thinking something like salami, lettuce, maybe olives, gherkins or pickles. So I'll save those, chop them up.
Bit of Kewpie mayo on it.
Oh god, yeah.
My food's just been delivered.
Nice.
Can sit and watch me eat food now. I've got a pizza.
You have a pizza. What kind of pizza?
It's ham and mushroom and pepperoni.
Nice.
I love mushrooms, and Elite hates them, so we don't really have mushrooms very often. Yeah.
Just look at the colour of this pickle
I know,
juice.
thank you.
The light doesn't do it justice. My camera's terrible,
What?
but this is fluorescent green.
You can bring me up, please. So yeah. We don't have mushrooms very often, so when I'm ordering something that's just for me, I have mushrooms.
I mean, it's a good way to keep Elite off your food as well.
He'd pick them off to be awkward, but he wouldn't pick them out of something if I'd put them in it.
Yeah, like if you made a nice bolognese with a bit of mushrooms.
Yeah, but I don't like mincemeat, so when I make bolognese, it's for him because he loves it.
Disappointing.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it.
Oh, that's fair. I'm guessing it's more of a texture
Yeah,
thing.
it is. It's a texture. Because I love. It's not
it's
that
all
I don't
bitty.
like red meat. It's just the texture.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Yeah, I can't do it.
No.
I don't like corned beef hash either because I don't like corned beef because that's a funny texture. Meat shouldn't be mushy to me.
Pickle wine. Oh, pickle wine. I mean, would you go around fermenting pickles and turning it into wine?
Maybe.
I mean, essentially,
I think we
pickle is
do get this
vinegar or
peel.
salt pickled, so it's going to taste like vinegar or salt. So I'm not sure how a pickle wine would go.
So wouldn't it just be like red wine vinegar or white wine vinegar?
I mean, yeah. Would you consider shrooms instead of mushrooms makes a dinner really interesting? I'm sure it does.
No, I'm very anti-drug.
Same. You're more than welcome to enjoy it. Just
I don't need to do it. I could have
Exactly.
fun without it.
exactly.
Yeah, no. I'm not a What?
What?
Thank you.
No, thank you.
Oh, chili and garlic.
Chili and garlic
Sauce.
sauce.
Sauce. I'm just going to mute
Sauce.
so I can scream at him because I don't know if you heard me.
Okay, I'm gonna lip read. Here we go. Here we go. She's trying to cover her mouth, but it don't matter. I can
laughing.
see the jaw going. So here we go. Right. Yeah, I want some chili and sauce. Bring it up, please. And take off my clothes. It's real embarrassing. Thank you. Love you. No, Xal and Beckham are just laughing at me.
No, that wasn't it. I said, did you hear me? Because I needed the chili and garlic sauce.
I mean, I was right anyway. So because I am British.
I'm gonna do something different though while I eat mine and turn my camera off.
Xal knows what's British since you served spam or bacon grill version. I mean, spam's I like spam. Spam's okay.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I'm on my own now. Hello.
I prefer bacon grill to spam.
I prefer bacon grilled to spam, but I don't mind spam. I've got some spam fritters in my freezer, so because they were on offer at Morrison's and quite nice.
They actually make pickle wine. Oh my god.
From the Brine Brothers. That makes sense, though.
Like
Somebody get a
tropical-
P.O. box set up, I'll figure it out.
They were quite expensive PO boxes.
They are, actually.
Oh, Zal's down pickle juice. It doesn't look like he enjoyed it.
Tastes like the sea.
It tastes
It's
like the sea.
just salt.
Yeah, now you know what we go through.
Ah.
Ah.
No, I eat a lot of pineapple.
Spam for fishing, yeah, I'm with you there. Stays on your hook better than bacon grill. Oh god, this pizza's mushy.
Well, let's see. Let's at least see the pizza so we can judge it.
We're giving a pizza review.
Yeah. Show us your pizza. I mean, you've already eaten a bit of it. That's a good bit of cheese pool.
gooey
Yeah.
cheese.
Is that a local pizza place or an established chain?
Local. It's got a cheese
Okay.
pull. See the pull?
Yeah. It's got a cheese pull, strong cheese pull.
Yeah, that's a bit of ham hanging off. It's really
Looks
awkward
like
to
it.
put things in your mouth on camera.
I mean, if you get paid enough.
They're so hot.
There's always a price.
I've heard that as well on certain websites.
It's a good pizza.
Yeah, it's a good pizza.
The tomato base isn't too tomatoey.
I need to get rid of the taste of salt.
It's good. As far as like, you like a cheap, just everyday normal pizza.
Oh, that's better.
It's good. Oh, you can see the pizza. It's here.
Yeah, a little bit.
Just in the corner.
Yeah. I mean, it looks decent pizza, so. Ooh. Anyway,
I'm
yes.
happy with that. We did say it was afternoon tea.
Afternoon tea. I've had pickles. You've had pizza. You've got Red Bull. I've just downed a Copperberg. After some pickle juice.
Now the curly fries, I'm a little bit disappointed in. They are curly,
Yeah,
however,
but
they're not crispy.
They're a little limp.
takeaway chips, curly fries, etc. They never are.
They're never right because they.
That's why I stay away from them.
And they put them in a paper bag,
Nice, Christopher.
so they stay crispy. But when they come in this thing,
Yeah, no, that thing
they
just
go
ruins
sweaty and
everything.
horrible.
Oh yeah, because it traps all the moisture in. It doesn't let the steam out. It doesn't let it crisper. The way they fry it as well is just a quick fry. But they are a takeaway. They're supposed to be quick. The chips are never the best.
Toffee apple cider from Brothers, I like that too. It's a bit sweet though.
That's why I stay away from it. I find it too sweet. I'm definitely the spicy side of this podcast this evening.
Yeah.
Whereas Chloe's always lovely and sweet. I'm
Do you know,
the
I've got chili
spicy.
and garlic sauce. Well, it's literally not spicy at all.
I mean, I was just saying personality-wise, you're
Oh,
a
yeah.
sweet person.
I mean,
Chloe's
True.
sweet and lovely. I'm a dickhead.
no, you're not. You should have seen my stream when you arrested me and everyone was like, oh my god. No, she's got Xal. She's never going to get away with this now. Walked. Booked his hospital, walked out. See you later.
Well, when they gave me the plate, and I looked it up. It was like Chloe
Oh, the
Thorne.
first
I was
time,
just
yeah.
like, yeah, the first time it was Chloe Thorne. I was like, oh no. And then I'm there
Everybody
waiting,
involved.
arms folded.
Yeah. But no, I mean the second time with the
I
bath
don't-
tubs, and I walked.
Oh yeah, I was dead nice to you. I was.
I was like,
I'll let you go.
if I tell you they're planned, will you let me go? He was like, yeah. I was like,
Yeah.
okay, this is where they're going.
Yeah, that works. Works for me. Plea deal done. To be fair, you got thrown into a pole, or someone was trying to pick you up.
Yeah, I did.
You suffered enough. And then I did run over like 3 or 4 people who were who
He
got
literally
in the
mowed
way.
through them. They were all. You'll see it in the
Oh,
video.
wow.
Oh, you kept that bit in.
So I just recorded the whole thing. I've got a video
Oh,
coming.
that's
We're
beautiful.
in bathtubs. They were like on the quad bikes, but it looks like we're sat in bathtubs. And I'd been injured, but I was arrested as well. So Xal was taking me to the hospital, and there was all these. He got his sirens on, and there's all these other bathtubs in the road, and Xal just ploughed through all of them. There's people everywhere flying.
Bodies and porcelain flying everywhere, and I was just like, I'm not even sorry.
He's like, well, I've got the sirens on. They didn't move.
Well, they didn't move. They get splattered. You know.
Tesco, you don't have to suck it. He does. For next time he gets arrested, that's what he's trying to do.
I mean, when I'm on my criminal characters, I get arrested, but I always have fun because I don't do stupid stuff.
Mm-hmm.
The worst thing I am as a criminal is I go full sharp tongue.
What do you mean?
So me being either babushka or the leprechaun, if someone does something I don't like, they will feel the full force in a verbal way.
Even with PD.
Fun. But with PD, but I do it in a funny way. So that thing we did last night with everyone.
Yeah.
And I was running around cussing at people, calling them this, that, and the other, comparing hairlines. Things. That's what I do with PD as well. It's non-violent, non-harmful, fun, but it makes people laugh.
Yeah.
Babushka don't play. I was on Babushka the other night, Joe. I played as Babushka for the first time in a while. There's obviously a reason why.
Have you already eaten yours? All of it?
What did you have? What did he have?
He had a calzone.
Can you feed Doctor right now? It's been really warm, but I'll do that.
Yeah, you're fine. Love you. He had a calzone.
What kind of
Oh, you had a calzone.
Barbecue, probably.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Xal, can you bring Babushka to stream? I mean, I could do the Babushka voice right now. It's not difficult.
I don't think I've met Babushka.
No. So you met him very briefly yesterday, and then I changed into Seamus because I couldn't be asked to change my clothes to green. I thought, what green clothes do I have? Oh, wait, Seamus. Literally a leprechaun. So he was all green.
He was. You missed out yesterday, Beckham.
I know.
It
I
was
was
so
so
much fun.
sad.
Especially right at the end. It's like, could I get something a little more special to show me laughs off a little bit more? What do you mean? Just pull the thing up, pull that. I mean this thing, and he goes, yeah.
Fucking machine gun.
Oh, it was awful as well. It was terrible, but it was fun.
It was what started off with was supposed to be like a paintball-y kind of thing, but we were going to use the beanbag shotgun. So when you got hit, it would be like a paintball because it would still make you bleed, but it wouldn't kill you. So you just put your hands up and walk out, and then it ended up with a machine gun and assault rifles.
Oh, wow.
The greatest things in the world are escalation, don't you know now? Mm-hmm. Those are the
That's
good
one way to
things in
do it.
life.
Yeah, it was a little bit crazy.
Yeah, but originally I went on, tried to go on as Babushka, but yeah. I mean, I bought Babushka back after the first, for like 4, 5, 6, like, I think it was January last time I used him, around February time.
Mm-hmm.
Then obviously the conflict happened between Russia and Ukraine, so I was like, no, Babushka's going on the shelf.
Mm-hmm.
I bought him back a little bit, played a few things, and I think within the first hour of me bringing back Babushka, they had already started a detective case on me.
What does Babushka do?
That's a good question.
Like, what kind of things?
So I roleplay mostly selling vodka, but a lot of my vodka has a lot of drugs in it.
Okay.
Because he's perfected the distilling and to incorporate drugs in it. So I've got like weed-infused vodka, mushroom-infused vodka, cocaine vodka, heroin vodka, and I give them these funny little names and whatnot. And I sell them to people, and I sell them very specifically in very specific ways. Because Babushka is also the main brand of vodka in in Los Santos, you could go into any LTD, any shop, and buy a bottle of babushka, and it'll be absolutely fine. If I'm selling it directly from me, don't get me wrong, I sell the normal stuff as well, but I also sell the drug stuff, and I sell quite a bit of it. And I roleplay it in a certain way, and I don't just, oh poof, look, I've got vodka with cocaine in it. I outsource it. So I've gone to Lemon before and got him to bring me lots of drugs, which I've then distilled into vodka, and then I go on to sell that kind of thing. So I sell a lot of it. I don't sell guns, even though I am allowed to sell guns. I don't sell them because I'm not about selling guns. I don't carry around a gun. I carry around a broken bottle, which, when I get pulled over, I explain, well, yeah, I'm a vodka maker. Bottles break. I just cleaned up some trash,
That's a good point, actually, isn't it, that?
Exactly. Yeah. And Molotov cocktails, because I make vodka and did some Molotov cocktail. Because it's very high-proof vodka.
Yeah.
So, and although I don't walk around, although I have used them in front of the PD before, but I was chasing a criminal, so. Good night, Emma Frost, thank you for coming by. But yeah, so Babushi comes in, and when I first made him like a proper, like, down and dirty Gopnik. So he had the wife beater, he had the tracksuit, he had a big coat, the hair, his face I inspired from Dragovich from Rocky, Drago.
Yep.
And that kind of thing. And all that kind of stuff. And, as I developed, because I developed him as a character, I didn't just start off, oh, I'm a Russian guy, I've already got a multi-million-dollar empire making vodka. I started with a Chinese car. I did my roleplay, I sold that, and then I bought a Jaguar with it, like a cheapish Jaguar, an XK JR or something. And I just built it up, and now I've got, his fast car is the Lamborghini SVJ.
Very fast car.
Well, yeah, and at the time when I purchased it, it was $500,000, which was a fair old chunk of change, and I'd got all that money through selling vodka in roleplay, be it legitimate vodka or drug vodka. It's all mixed up. It's the perfect example of money laundering. I've never robbed a bank or a store. I've never taken a hostage. I've killed a few people as Babushka. Mostly Lemon and Jimbo. Because they like it.
Characters.
Well, Lemon is Lemon and Jimbo is Jimbo, so.
I mean, was it just Jimbo's normal character? Was it his PD character? Or...
It wasn't his PD character, no. It was Bob Bobbittson and Harry Wolfenstein. So I took Harry out into the middle of a desert in Sandy after he betrayed me, and I lit him on fire.
Oh, wow.
And Bob, I've killed Bob in so many ways. I can't even begin to. I've run him over. I've blown him up. I've stabbed him. I've drowned him. We chased each other up a mountain, and the PD were there trying to arrest him. And I was like, no, before you arrest him, because they were trying to arrest him for assaulting me, even though I started it.
That's brilliant.
Yeah, I'm so good at talking way out of bullshit when I'm on Babushka. I said, no, Conrad, no, do not arrest him yet. We have to settle things like men. Take off your shirt, and I took off my shirt, and we're going to fight. And you, if I win, you arrest him. If I lose, he get a head start, duh? And he went, oh, okay. And then there's just me and Babushka me and Bob knocking the crap out of each other on top of this mountain. I win, naturally, because Babushka's strong, duh? And he gets arrested and carted off, and I cycle away on my little bicycle, going da 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 da.
Love that.
No, it's just he's a cheeky, lovable little scamp. But the most I do with him is like chases or throw a Molotov or two. I don't do anything crazy.
I'm excited to meet him one day.
I've got pickle skin in my teeth. I mean, I do I do some when I do them. I do like vodka nights and tequila lalas and things like that. Or
Somebody said
not
about
tequila lalas.
Babushka and Jimbo's
Bahama
NPC's character.
Oh yes, yes. Bob was doing a stream a few weeks ago as an NPC, saying hits on himself as an NPC, like they'd stolen Bob's watch. And no one was biting. I'd watched it for about 20 minutes. I was like, I feel really bad because this is brilliant, and it would be brilliant if people would be asked. So I came off the stream, jumped on, and went on as Babushka, and just every time I'd find him, and I'd burn him and stab him and take the watch. And then I got annihilated by NPCs at the bike club. They shot me dead.
Oh, wow.
After I burnt like half a dozen of them, but you know.
There's so many there, though.
Oh yeah, there's a load of them there. It's difficult.
Where
Especially
is that?
when it's near the casino.
I've never been to the casino.
Yeah, it's near casino.
I've
But
been to that garage, though. It's
yeah,
the biker.
biker gang garage.
I don't know.
If you saw it, I feel like you would know.
Which
But
garage?
yes, we have someone in the queue, Chloe.
Doing?
We have Bankai Life.
That's Trev. That's who was going to do a pickle shot.
Ah, perfect. Trevi boy.
He's
Trevor.
also a fellow redliner.
He is.
Still eating my soggy curly fries.
I don't know if I've come across him on the server yet.
He's not been on
Greetings,
much.
all.
There
Hello.
you are.
No, I get on when very rarely between work and families
Yeah.
and kids. And, what's funny,
Maybe-
you start talking about British. They're watching Harry Potter right now. The kid's been, the oldest one has been reading the books, and so he wanted to watch the first movie.
I fully support that.
I do not.
I do. I
Yeah,
fully support that.
gotta do it here. But I had to get on because I had to do the entire pickle toast here.
Let me pour some
Trev's
more.
gonna have a very crazy character that I think you're gonna have fun with, Sam.
Yeah, I love it.
Uh-huh.
I'm debating whether I want to do with the original character that did, or if I make a second one, keep one straight and narrow, the other one
Yeah.
just absolutely insane. But
Absolutely.
no, I have to be able to play before I do that. So.
Well, have a character that you do criminal stuff on, and have a character you do not do criminal stuff on.
Yeah, exactly.
Because if you do it on both, you get fucked. So I've got my cop character, and then I've got my separate criminal characters.
You don't want it to be
Yeah.
like that live stream that we did for Giuseppe court case because he's a corrupt
Yeah.
PD. That's why I didn't want my EMS person involved in crime.
No.
No.
Yeah.
You ready for the pickle shot? You've already done yours, haven't you?
Oh,
You can have a shot of the spicy ones, Al.
You can have
Ah.
the spicy one, even better. I'll give you props on the spicy ones. I don't like the spicy ones.
I got it here, boy.
But the interesting thing is that have you ever had like the dill pickle chips?
Yes, I've had frickles.
I'm not a fan of those. Only
Not a fan of
because I've
Frickles?
just spent. No, I love pickles. Pickles. Are
No, frickles.
Oh, Frickles. I was saying no.
No, never had frickles.
Well, I don't know why it is, but it's been my entire life. Maybe it's something like that. But I don't like mixing food.
I mean,
And so the idea of mixing a pickle with a chip in the same instance,
I mean,
like I'm the person. If I have a plate, I have everything stored in every spot.
okay.
Like that, and if there's very few things like you see those kids' plates with the barriers, that's pretty much what mine looks like.
I have so frickles are just like a deep fried in a little bit of batter pickle, and they're really nice.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. I could do deep fried
Fried
pickles. Yeah, I could do
Yeah.
deep fried pickles. Yeah.
Becca's
Frickles.
like, what?
Oh,
I was
sorry.
like, huh? And then
Am
he
I
said,
changing your life, right, Rebecca?
Well, I've had fried
fried
pickles
pickles,
before,
great.
and they're incredible.
Pickles, yeah. So we're doing
I also love
our
double chip.
pickle shot, right?
Yes, mine's just straight
Oh,
dill.
hold up.
Recommend Heinz.
Heinz hamburger
Hamburger
dill
dill
chips. Yeah.
Well, I like to get the regular ones, but for whatever reason, when I moved to Colorado, they only sell the hamburger chips in Heinz. They've got the best juice, in my opinion.
Okay, fair enough. Well, this juice is absolutely awful, so I'm going to get a can of alcohol out again. Just
There you go.
that.
This one's for Jamie, the pickle lover.
So I'm probably going to end up shotgunning that can. Look at all that. Perfect. Right. I've got mine. You've got yours. Divosia.
Oh, he's going for the
cheers.
full jar, is he? Oh,
Wow. Ooh, wow.
is it not just vinegar?
Oh yeah, it's a straight vinegar.
Vinegar and salt in mine.
Ooh,
People do
yeah.
Picklebacks, which is just you do a shot of pickle juice after you take a drink. You do
That's
a shot
so weird to me.
or beer, anything.
So it's not. There's no pickle flavour. It's just vinegar.
Oh, mine taste.
Well,
Yeah.
he's got a little more flavor. Yeah.
Mine's got flavour.
Yeah, he's got more. I mean, yeah, the strongest component there is definitely the vinegar. And,
Yeah.
Yeah, by far. But that's also one of the
Gonna
reasons
be
why
sick.
it's actually very popular with American sports and athletes.
Mhm.
There was a trend for a while where a lot of them after workouts, games, or anything like that would drink pickle juice. One for to keep with
the
hydration.
sodium uptake.
Yeah, the sodium intake, and then there's also a lot of research in for support of weight loss because of the vinegar,
Yeah.
and then blood sugar regulation, and then for a lot of people who didn't know, hangovers.
Yeah, the shot of pickle juice is good. It's just as good as a Bloody Mary.
I
So
can do
let's
Bloody
talk
Mary.
quintessentially British with you there, Trey. Come on then. What's quintessentially British to you?
Ooh. I actually had to look it up. Though I remember the one that's always common in American animation is teeth. Bad British teeth. Which is funny because when I did the research on that, is that it says when they did a study on actual health for teeth, American was number 9 and Britain was number 5. So that's always
That
fun.
sounds right.
You can't really see it on camera, but a couple of years ago I had glandular fever, and that ruined my teeth because the amount I was being sick, vomiting, etc., etc. It wore the enamel away. I was very ill for quite some
I'm
time.
so sorry.
That's okay, dear.
Oh,
We
rude.
forgive you. No. She apologized. Therefore,
fair,
she is
fair enough,
forgiven because that is a very British thing to do.
Apologise.
Next time,
Take a bit.
yes. Next time you do, just all due respect, and it's all.
With all due respect, you know.
Let's see. So the other ones I found monolingualism.
What? Only speaking one language?
Whenever you go abroad, you only want to speak English. Doesn't matter what it is.
No.
And it's what the article says. However, let's see. Especially among those who were born in the UK, even with immediate immigrant ancestry, and the bilingualism in Britain is what they're saying is low. They only want to speak English.
I mean, I speak German. I speak French. Not a great deal of French, but enough to get by. I do speak pretty good German.
I'll speak a little
Tiny
bit
bit of Dutch.
Like a tiny
Yeah.
bit.
Well,
I don't
my
think-
my
we
dad
don't
lives
really
in
do
France. So.
languages at schools over here, like you guys.
You do
seem to
French,
do.
Spanish, or German. So that's
We
it.
do them, but that doesn't mean we retain it. I mean, even growing up 30 miles from the border, like I did with Spanish classes, I can hear it and read it for the most part, but
Speaking, it's different.
God forbid I
It's
didn't
very
speak, which is
I
ironic
can-
because then I'm studying Japanese now and I'm picking up speaking very easily, but writing and reading is
Yeah, I can read French and German almost fluently. I cannot speak French fluently at all.
Yeah, the one I found very good for in tourist-heavy European countries, mainly Cyprus, Greece, and Spain. British holidaymakers are closely associated with antisocial and violent behavior, usually related to binge drinking.
Yes, that's true. That's the louts. That's people from up Chloe's way.
Similar to Americans, British tourists have been stereotyped as preferring to shout and talk slower in English with interacting with foreigners instead of making an effort to learn the local language.
That is also true.
Or with a
I
foreign
think that's
accent.
common, a lot of it.
Like
Yeah.
my dad does it, and I don't think he even means to. But he'll be like speaking, like if we're in Spain, he'll be speaking English, but trying to do it in a Spanish accent, but not a very good Spanish accent. And it's like nobody knows what you're saying now because you're not actually speaking any language. He did it in France. We'd gone to Disneyland, and he'd been. It was in the middle of winter, and he'd been and bought a hot chocolate. And he was like bonjour, speaking to the woman, bought a hot chocolate, walked off, and was like gracias, and walked off. And I was like, Dad, that's not.
Gracias.
Correct.
Bonjour,
Sorry.
mademoiselle. Gracias, senor.
Yeah, literally. You got that a bit
Just
mixed
tell your
up there.
message, Jake.
It's easy to mix languages. For a very long time after I learned German to the level I did, I would try speak French and then naturally slip into German, which
Happens to you
was
quite often,
very
doesn't it?
bizarre.
Yeah.
It was very bizarre because my dad lives in France.
I've heard
So
it's
now we go
common
over there.
for you to naturally slip into German.
Oh, is it now? Yeah.
You
Yeah.
still spelled it wrong. Zal, you
What?
still spell it wrong.
Did I? Is it Colorado?
Colorado. Yep.
Oh, okay. Well, that's your fault for being a traitor to the
I had a
Great British
horse called
nation. So
Colorado.
Yeah.
The Great British Nation.
I live in Colorado. I'm originally actually a Californian, but I won't talk about that.
Oh, the natural enemy of Texas.
Well, the funny thing is, then I married a Texan, so there it is.
No, you see, opposites attract.
Do you
Exactly.
call your Texan spouse a Yankee?
No.
But
no.
you-
Well,
but
she would call me a Yankee because she's from Texas.
Yeah, but if you
we,
called her
we
a
had thing
Yankee,
where people
would
would
she
call
knock
him
your
Mac a
teeth out?
Yankee.
and Mac is
Yeah.
from Texas.
She
So.
was getting very angry. She was saying that, like, because that's just what we'd refer to as any American.
Well, yeah, we call you Yanks.
Yanks, yeah.
Like we're Brits.
Yeah, that's where the Yankees got their name for
Yeah.
baseball. That's right.
Yeah. We understood your bad English anyway, Xal. Well, my bad English, okay.
No.
Apparently I have bad English. What? What?
I think they're talking about the Colorado.
Oh, okay. That's fair enough. I don't know how to spell American. You were all wrong, so.
Spell American.
Yeah, you know.
Still American.
Stop taxing everything with our teas and stamps and everything.
I don't drink
What do
tea.
you
I don't
drink?
care. I don't send post. I don't care. You know.
You can have your tea and your stamps. I don't want to.
You ordered not ordered. You voted a tangerine in for your president. You don't get to say stuff anymore.
Well, you also voted in a person who doesn't know how to comb their hair. So I mean,
I mean, to be his hairdresser's Canadian, so that's their fault.
oh, okay, there you go. Fair enough.
And that's closer to America than it is England. So
Yep.
your fault.
Canada is America's hat.
It
Yeah,
is.
Canada's America Light. That's all it is.
That's very true.
No, we know you're not a Yank, Mac. You are a Texan. You are a Lone Star Yeehaw.
Yep. Now my wife,
Lone Star
yeah,
State.
she doesn't say, never called me angry than that, but she does have the mannerisms with Texan. Loves barbecue, always saying y'all and all
See,
that.
this is why I need to marry a Texan.
Sure. Yeah.
I love barbecue. I'll say, yeah, I want to go around with a hat and snakeskin boots. I'd drive my truck about. I mean, I do that anyway. I'm Cornish, so.
Yeah. It's not that much difference, I suppose.
Yee. I would walk around with an arsehole on my
Max
hip.
just put yee in the
I know.
comments.
Yee.
That's same time.
I think we're about out of British stuff, aren't we? I don't really know what else is British.
The Queen, but she's German and Greek. So, well, no, she's German.
German, yeah.
Whereas our next king is half German, half Greek.
Yeah. What do you think about what happened with Harry?
I mean, I've met Harry, so I wouldn't divulge. I've met most of the royals, so.
What would you think about him marrying Meghan and rescinding his?
Married the person he loved, didn't want to be in the limelight. There's stuff we don't know that happened. He chose his direction and went with it. That's absolutely fine.
There's been a lot of controversy I've seen at the moment about some of the medals he wore lately. And he'd worn a certain medal that was only for people serving. You get medals if you're serving during a jubilee or things like that, don't you?
Yes.
And he'd worn one for the last jubilee we had. And they were like, he's not serving anymore. Why has he got that?
Because he might not be serving anymore, but he was.
I don't know. I just saw loads of people on TikTok shouting about it.
Well, let them shout.
Generally
dude.
Americans, actually, to be fair.
I mean, the guy went to Afghanistan way more than once. He was in my regiment for a short period of time. We were in the same corps, the Army Air Corps. That's where I met him. You know, he's been to war. He fought for his country. There's lots of things you get as a royal that is to do with the military, obviously. Mm-hmm. Absolutely fine with him wearing the medal. Absolutely fine.
Yeah, it's no different than with being a veteran too. Myself,
Yeah.
I got the medals from Iraq and Afghanistan and all that stuff. And I mean, the only issue would be, I think I think you were the one who had that instance the other time in the Discord server with the stolen valor. Was that
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
When did
and
that
so
happen?
and but you're allowed to wear. I mean, and there's been issues with it too. I remember back was it the 2004 presidential election when a lot of people tried to make the thing of John Kerry when he had said he had thrown away his medals from Vietnam. It was like, oh, you're an anti-American, blah, blah, blah. And this stuff. It's like, well, he can do whatever he wants with his medals. It's not
Yeah, they're
necessarily
his
indicating
medals.
that it's not an indication of whether he stands on American politics or American military in that aspect.
No,
It's
exactly.
his medals. Like I have my medals, and
You see, I
That's
didn't
what it
get any. So,
no,
but I know
No.
our medal system is very different to your medal system. So, I
Yeah,
mean,
very much so.
isn't it if you fly over another country or you go over another country or into another country, you get a medal?
It
So I
used to
think
be the
there's
way.
more for the
There
American military, isn't there?
there was one. I don't know about. I don't remember if it was the medal part. That was true for the combat pay, for the tax free,
Yeah.
like that. A lot of pilots would intentionally fly around, whether it be Qatar, Iraq, any of the combat areas, which would then grant them for the entire month tax-free pay.
Yeah.
And they did away with that pretty quickly when they realized, why are we giving out so much money?
How much money is this costing us?
This is there we go.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
we're going to do away with this. And then there was also the argument of like, you're sitting in Qatar, why do you need combat pay? You can
Well, yeah,
literally
it's Qatar.
Yeah, you can literally walk off the base and go downtown and shop. You don't, yeah. So yeah,
Like, see, I never
was-
went to Afghanistan, and Iraq was pretty much done by the time I joined. So
yeah, I got to Iraq when it was getting near done.
was
That
that
felt more like a
2000, 2007?
I got there in 2009.
You see, I joined
Yeah.
in 2008.
Okay, I was there in 2009, and then and then 2010 I was in Haiti for the earthquake relief, and then 2011 to 12 was Afghanistan. And the sad reality was that I remember being there, right in the foothills of the Hindu Kush, and just mesmerized by the beauty of it. It's just like I wanted to climb that mountain. It was just absolutely gorgeous, but I preferred to keep my neck and my head where it was.
Well, yeah,
and that's exactly what would have happened. But yeah, one thing I used to tell people was that Iraq felt like kind of like you were there, and it was kind of felt like a temporary assignment or anything like that. Afghanistan to me felt like a war, no doubt about it.
Oh yeah,
And I didn't actually have any time to serve with the Brits. That was actually where I served. We were as a joint one with the Aussies, which was really fun.
Oh yeah, the Aussies are great. But go to back to the Stolen Valor thing, Chloe. There was someone in Elite's Discord.
Oh yeah, that was Elite's Discord.
It was Elite's Discord, and they were going on about a truck, a Mardus. And they said, "Oh, it's this particular variant of truck. I'm doing this. I'm putting all the armor there. It's blast resistant, etc." So I was like, "Hang on a minute, that's your first fucking strike right there," because a Mardus, it's a 5-ton triple axle transport or troop carrier. They are not blast resistant whatsoever. They've been around since like the 50s. You just sneeze at them and it'll fall apart. So that was my first bit. Then he starts posting stuff in gallery. It was like, "Oh, this is me now," and he's wearing like a bandana and whatnot. And it's like, "This is me passing from Ranger School," and there's like U.S. Rangers. They're a fairly high up elite unit. We could probably compare them to our airborne assault, our paratroopers, that kind of thing. And I was looking at the picture, and it looked like he'd taken a photo of it off a screen rather than all that. So I did a bit of digging. I did a bit of research, and and then I called him out and said, "Oh, that's so cool. When did you pass Ranger School?" And he was like, 2017. I was like, "Oh, right, because that picture you've put's from 2015."
It's the graduating class picture.
It's the top team
Right
of
on the
Rangers. It was like, no, it's not. It was like, I mean, it is, because this is their Facebook page and this is the original photo. Do you know what Stolen Valor is? Yes. It was like, oh, well, because I've caught you with your pants down, sir.
Well, the best part was he said, "It was like, oh, that's not me. I'm not talking. That was my brother or sibling." And
Oh, yeah, they came back
Oh,
under a different name.
else,
Yeah.
and he's just admit you got caught, man.
And then he was like, "I got brain damage from the IED," and I was just like, "You're fucking banned. I'm getting rid of you."
Yeah.
I've got mates who've lost limbs and lost lives because of IED, so I'm not putting up with that shit.
No.
There's
that was
a TikTok guy who's ex-military, English military, and he kind of, most of his videos are about like exposing people when it comes to stolen valor. And one of his that kind of went quite viral was he was in a shopping mall and somebody was walking towards him in an American, some kind of military, I don't know the difference, but an American military uniform, and he got these certain badge things on him and medals and stuff. So he just was like, "Oh, you know, massive respect," and was asking him about all his stuff. But obviously, this guy recording knew the answers to the questions he was asking him. So he's asking him like, "Oh, when did you get to this rank? And when did you do this? And how did you get that medal?" And like every answer he gave was just complete rubbish. And he was like, "Get out! Like, just take the uniform off.
Fuck off.
Get out! Like, you don't know what you're talking about." Yeah. There's nothing more disrespectful, I don't think.
It's more common than we like to admit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, people will always try and do it, so it's never going to
Yeah.
change. But yeah, what a thing to end that segment on.
So yeah, thanks guys for listening to us talk about Stolen Valor for a little minute, and we'll see you
Yeah.
next week. Next week, hopefully, all being well. Producer-wise, Zal's going to now say he can't do next week.
I might be able to, I don't know.
If not next week, the week after. Whenever we're all here, producer-wise, we've all done the BDSM test, and
Some of them will shock you. Others really, really won't shock you at all.
so
This channel, I can accept it.
we will be. We've got all our results compiled. We'll have them up on the screen for you all. We'll be answering any questions regarding them, any kind of explaining all the scoring, what everything means, answering any sexuality, BDSM-y questions, basically.
Chloe's a rope bunny.
I think that was you.
No, I wasn't very high up on the rope bunny scale.
Yeah. There's a
Don't
lot of
think
things
so,
that might
anyway.
surprise you about people.
Oh yeah, I don't think so.
It's
though,
not
let's be
Sod's Law
honest.
either. It's literally a very quick question and answer thing, and they're very extreme questions. And then you kind of just answer them on a scale of like a 1 to 10, but it's green to
Strongly,
red. How much do
strongly
you
agree, strongly disagree, that kind
Yeah,
of thing.
so it just is like based off your answers to this select amount of questions. So it doesn't mean it's Sod's Law, it doesn't mean it's 100% true, but it's a good place if you're new into experimenting to give you an idea of where to start with things. But yeah. That's next time.
Next time on the Pickle Podcast.
I was just gonna say the pickle podcast.
the Pickle Podcast.
One more for the road. There you go.
Oh no, I'm not joining you on that one, my friend. I've had enough
Oh, I
taste
got
of
you full
fucking
screen at the
salt
wrong
and
time. You'd
vinegar.
already finished.
Perfect.
So let me.
Oh no, we've got the face, that look of tartness across the face.
Oh
there.
yeah, that bitterness comes
Yeah,
in. Just
then it comes in and slams down on you.
starts great, and then it just.
Hey, Cat's Gaming.
It's like, mm.
New to the
No,
podcast. Right,
chaser.
we're just actually ending. So yeah.
But we have the I'll hold the after
I'm sorry,
podcast
Jamie.
party. I don't care.
Yes, yep. I'm just going to mute myself in Discord so I can say goodbye to everybody on the live stream without saying it to these people too.
Bye everybody on the live stream.
Adios.
Daddy loves you.
So thank you. Thank you everybody for joining. Thank you for the like, shares, subscribes. And make sure you come back next week and get all your questions in on the Discord. Bye.
You